Position 38.625. Anka Grigarash and Gabi Gorgu are tied for second, 37.75. Olympian Teodora Ungurianu, 37.65, is in fourth place. Ungurianu just had a 9.55 in the bars as Nadia Comaneci looks on. Anka Grigarash in the floor exercise. Anka needs a 9.5 for the lead. We've seen her in competition around the world. It's like watching an old friend at work, the classic gymnast.
First tumbling run, double fall. Very clean.
As much as Anka plays to the crowd on the beam, she does not play to the crowd in the floor exercise.
Looks like she's really concentrating here. A little low on that. No, she goes out of bounds. That's going to cost her 1/10. She had one foot out, and it's a 1/10 for every foot.
Remember, she needs a 9.5 to take over first place.
Most girls keep their floor exercise routine for about 1 year, and I can remember seeing Anka doing the same routine about a year ago at the World Cup competition. I imagine she'll probably change it for the 1980 Olympic Games.
Old Anka Grigarash, the veteran of the Romanian gymnastics team.
Anka has a problem on her Arabian. She's a little low here, and then has a bobble coming out of the back handspring. Takes one step out of bounds, and that's 1/10.
The score for Anka Grigarash, 9.20. That is not enough to move her into first place. We're in the first rotation. All four events are underway. We move to the beam. This is Amelia Eberly.
Does a press handstand for a mount. There's a bobble there.
A little shaky start for Amelia on the beam. Her lead after the preliminaries is so commanding that she needs only an 8.6 to retain first place.
Amelia is coached by the same man who used to coach Nadia, Bella Caroli. I think we can see a lot of his influence in her routine. Solid back summing. We have a back extension roll. So far, except for her mount, she's doing pretty well. Now here's a move that takes a lot of balance. It's a handstand. And she's going to make a 360-degree turn. Oh no.
Oh, she lost it.
That's 5/10.
That alone will tighten up this competition.
Definitely. Here comes her dismount. Tuck back summing.
14-year-old Amelia Eberly, who is in the 9th grade in gymnastics school in Davos.
And she's a very disappointed 14-year-old. See where she has a problem here. Her back leg goes over a little bit too far. She loses her balance, tries to save it, falls off.
The score for Amelia Eberly, 8.85. That's enough to retain her lead, but cuts her margin to just over 2 tenths of a point with one more competitor remaining in the first rotation. The last competitor, first rotation, women's all-around Romanian National Gymnastics Championship. Floor exercise, 15-year-old Gabi Gorgu, a classmate of Amelia Eberly.
Double back, a little low, but not bad.
Gabi needs a 9.75 to take over first place from a classmate.
Being a teammate of Amelia, Gabi has the same coach, Bella Caroli, and Bella's wife, Marta, has done the choreography for this routine. We have an Arabian right into a back flip. This routine also looks a little bit like Nadia's routine that we saw in the 1976 Olympics.
Very feverish.
She's like a mechanical doll. You just wind her up and let her loose.
It's not surprising that this ninth grader's hobby is playing football with the boys.
And to me, she has a physical resemblance of the Soviet gymnast Nellie Kim. I think her style and the flex is a little different than Nellie's, though.
Gabby Gorgiou. Nancy, I'm not sure I like this type of routine.
Well, she has a sort of haphazard type of choreography, which makes it difficult to judge. Here we see on her double back, she doesn't quite get enough height and lands a little low.
The score for Gabby Gorgiou, a 9.45. So the standings after the first rotation, Amelia Eberly holds on to the lead. Gabby Gorgiou and Theodora Ungurianu are tied for second, and they have tightened up the competition. Nancy, even though Nadia Comaneci is not competing here, she's been watching all week. Earlier, I had a chance to ask her how she was enjoying the championship.
Yes, I like this competition very much. And that's why I finished my trainings. I made them earlier in order to get ready for watching them every day. And I see here a lot of young girls who must, and that's what they want, to be ready for the Olympics.
Does Amelia Eberly remind you of yourself, say like you were before the 1976 Olympics in Montreal?
Yes, I can see myself in Amelia. In fact, so far we have the same results. I mean, if I go back 3 years, and we have the same results with the exception of one single medal. At that time, I was with one medal more than her.
You are now a grown-up, very pretty young lady. Has this growing up, has that caused you to change your routines?
Yes, it would change my routine, but in better. For every apparatus, I have some new elements.
Have you enjoyed your fame?
It was better for me to conquer it, and it's very difficult for me to maintain it. But I try to keep it.
As Nadia Comaneci looks on, there's Amelia Eberly, the young lady who wants to capture that fame. But today the question is, can Amelia come back from a shaky start? We'll be back with more of the Romanian Gymnastics Championship later, but now let's go to Paul Page at the San Jose Flats motorcycle race. Charlie Jones and Nancy, the second rotation, the Romanian National Championships. On the beam, Theodora Ungurianu, the bronze medalist in this event at the Montreal Olympics. She is currently tied for second in the women's all-around.
Theodora is just coming out of a bout with hepatitis. Gaining back some.
She's 17 in the 12th grade gymnastics school in Onesh, an expert at crossword puzzles. Very difficult when you do them in Romania.
Charlie, not if you're Romanian. So far, she has complete control of this routine. Very difficult dismount coming up. Full twisting, gaining back somersault.
Theodora Ungurianu, one of the favorites here.
Now watch as she goes for her gaining back summy. She does a leap and then immediately pushes off that leg and makes it all the way around.
And a very happy young lady. Her score on the beam, 9.60. Next up in the vault, tied for second, Gabby Gorgiou, who needs a 9.65 to move into first place.
Gabby is trying a layout Sukahara. Very difficult. Not bad. The secret to this vault is highlight, and we see that with the head and chest coming right here. Now, the body is supposed to stay straight, and she has to pike a little bit when coming down.
Defending national champion in this event. Her score, 9.70. Gabby moves into first place. In the floor exercise, Amelia Eberly, who has been leading throughout the competition. But remember earlier, she had a disaster on the beam. Can she come back from adversity?
Charlie, I see the same look of determination on Amelia's face as I see on Nadia's face when she competes. Very clean, double full.
Amelia needs a 9.45 to move back into first place.
Again, Amelia's coach is Bella Caroli, who was once Nadia Comaneci's coach. And after the Olympics, Bella left Nadia's school and started a brand new school. And in 2 years, he's developed Amelia Eberly.
First on the international scene a few months ago in the European Junior Championships when she won the all-around. Crowd's now with her.
It's been a very clean routine. Full twist.
Fourteen-year-old Amelia Eberly. Crowd loves her.
Let's watch Amelia's first tumbling run, which is a double full. And one of the reasons why she does this so well is that her body is very, very tight. You see that right here. Very clean twist.
The score for Amelia Eberly, 9.80, the highest thus far in the competition. So the standings after two rotations, Amelia Eberly leads by 37/100ths of a point. As NBC continues its preparation for the 1980 Olympic Games in Moscow, we'll be bringing you outstanding moments in Olympic history and the story of current athletes as they train for Moscow. Today we spotlight the great Ludmila Tereshcheva. This Olympic moment is brought to you by the Bell system. When it comes to solving business communications problems, the system is the solution.
This is Ludmila Tereshcheva of the Soviet Union. Though others have gained worldwide fame, Ludmila Tereshcheva to many epitomizes the ultimate in grace, beauty, and perfection in women's gymnastics. At the 1968 Mexico City Olympic Games, when 26-year-old Vera Chaslovska of Czechoslovakia ended her gymnastic Olympic career by winning the all-around individual gold medal, it was considered the end of an era, the era of the classical woman gymnast. 4 years later in Munich, Olga Korbut of the Soviet Union amazed the world with her performances that earned her 3 gold medals. At the 1976 Montreal Games, 14-year-old Nadia Comaneci became the outstanding gymnast of the Games, many times being awarded a perfect score of 10 for her exceptional performances. While Olga Korbut and Nadia Comaneci amazed the gymnastic world with her acrobatics, it was Ludmila Tereshcheva who brought back memories of the past. Ludmila Tereshcheva, regal, imperturbable, classical. At the 1972 Munich Games, Ludmila Tereshcheva won the all-around individual gold medal. Here at the Montreal Games of 1976, 23-year-old Ludmila Tereshcheva ends her Olympic career with another superb all-around performance. Ludmila Tereshcheva, the winner of 4 gold, 3 silver, and 2 bronze medals. Ludmila Tereshcheva, one of the great classic gymnasts in Olympic history.
As we start the third rotation with all 4 events in progress. Next up on the bar, 15-year-old Gabby Gorgiou, currently in second place.
Gabby does a front somersault for a mount. Now, the important thing to watch for on the uneven parallel bars is that the girls keep complete control with bodies tight, good swing. Front somersault, full twist. So far, she's been pretty smooth. Now, watch her dismount. It's very unique. Back somersault. Nice job.
Gabby Gorgiou.
Gabby does have a good combination of tricks in her routine. Difficult mount, which is the front somersault. Now, watch as she does her free hip to handstand. She doesn't quite hit the vertical and falls over on the other side. Right there.
Gabby's score, a 9.50.
I think that's a fair score, Charlie. So far, all the judging has been realistic.
Next up on the vault, Amelia Eberly, who has been leading throughout the competition, but has seen her margin cut to 37 1/100ths of a point.
And Amelia is going to be doing a layout Tsukahara. Good height.
An excellent vault for the reigning European junior champion in this event.
Amelia gets a lot of power from her run, good push off of the horse, and very tight body.
Her score, a 9.80. Amelia Eberly is solidly in first place once again. In the floor exercise, Theodora Ungurianu, who started today's final round in fourth place, worked her way up to third.
Charlie, I don't think we can forget the fact that she has just been sick with hepatitis, and she's having a great comeback here. Double full.
Theodora cannot challenge for first place. She would need more than a perfect score. But a 9.65 or better would give her second place.
She, too, has a very modern routine. Second tumbling run coming up. Arabian, right into a back tuck.
She is on today.
Charlie, Theodora has been overshadowed by Nadia in the last few years, and we can't forget that in 1976, those of us in the gymnastics were just as shocked by her as we were by Nadia. They were both doing some unbelievable tricks. Full twist for a last tumbling run.
Theodora Ungurianu.
Theodora is a very powerful tumbler, as you see in this run. Look at the height that she gets on her Arabian. Right there. She has great control throughout the whole tumbling run.
Her score, a 9.90, the highest thus far of the competition. And that puts Theodora Ungurianu solidly in second place behind Amelia Eberly. And Nancy Feast, the story thus far of the Romanian National Championships has been 14-year-old Amelia Eberly. Earlier today, Nancy talked with her.
Amelia, how long have you been in gymnastics?
De la vârsta de 7 ani am început gimnastica.
I began gymnastics when I was 7 years.
When you began, did you ever think that you would do as well as you have?
Însă am fost prea mică, încă n-am știut.
At the time, I was too young to realize that.
What kinds of goals do you have for yourself in the future?
I get the same results I got so far.
And so far, the results have been excellent for Amelia Eberly. Going into the fourth and final rotation, she leads the competition by 37 1/100ths of a point. On the beam, Anka Grigorov.
This is usually Anka's best event. She's a very solid performer. Back summy, light bobble there. You know, this is the event where experience does pay off. I found when I was competing that the more opportunities I had to compete, the more comfortable I felt up on the beam.
All four events, of course, taking place at the same time.
Aerial cartwheel. Oh, a little bobble there. Another back summy. has been able to keep her composure for the most part. Leads right into a gain back handspring. Now here comes her dismount. Good landing.
Two-time Olympian Anka Grigoraj seems a little disappointed with her routine.
She is. That's not one of the better routines that I've seen Anka do. We see here she has a problem. Her shoulder drops right there and causes her to be off balance a little bit. But again, she regains her composure and does a good, solid back summing.
Her score, a 9.60 for Anka Grigoraj. Next up on the vault, Teodora Ungurianu, currently in second place. She needs a good vault to put pressure on Amelia Eberle.
She's doing a handspring front summing. Great ball! You know, Charlie, those of us in gymnastics usually consider this probably the most difficult vault. And the reason why is because when you do that somersault, you land without seeing the floor. It's called a blind leap.
Her score, a 9.80. Teodora Ungurianu has put pressure on this young lady, Amelia Eberle, who will need a 9.45 in the bars to win the championship. As just a few moments ago, Gabby Georgiou had a terrible time on the beam, scoring only an 8.40.
Earlier, Amelia told me that the uneven parallel bars was her favorite event. She's done very well in this event all along. We have a free hip circle to a handstand, good control, back stalter, front somersault, full twist. So far, very clean. Straight-bodied handstand, front summing, now right into her dismount. Great routine.
Nancy, will it be enough? She needed a 9.45.
Oh, most definitely, Charlie. That was really a very clean routine. Watch as she does her free hip circle here, how tight her body is. And she has to have control doing these stunts. Here she has a unique little hop that adds originality to the routine.
Her score, a 9.85, second highest score of today's competition. Amelia Eberle reacts to the pressure of Teodora Ungurianu. She wins the all-around title of the Romanian National Championship. Ungurianu finishes second, Anka Grigoraj third, as Gabby Georgiou drops to fifth. Nancy, your impression?
Charlie, for Amelia, winning here is an important stepping stone to Moscow. I only wonder how true this picture is with Amelia Eberle standing on the platform and Nadia Comaneci sitting in the audience.
This is Charlie Jones and Nancy Lee. So long.